Throughout our lives, there have been many days that are stuck in our memories. Maybe it was the first day of school, a great family vacation, a wedding, or the loss of someone important to us. Those days are ours. They're unique. Just a few others know what we went through in those days, and they understand and remember the date where they were and what happened. There are some days that are burdened with common pain that mark the entire generation, even the nation. D-Day, Pearl Harbor, assassination of John F. Kennedy, assassination of Martin Luther King Jr., and the beginning of the Vietnam War, and sadly, 9/11. These are days that we can name, and if you are alive and of age, you can likely remember where you were when you first heard the news and what you did. You have your own story to tell surrounding those events. Yesterday marked the 20th anniversary of September 11, 2001. For many of us, seeing the video footage, hearing the coverage and telling the story still elicits shock and tears. It was a day with tragic events that marked us as a nation and changed the way we do things. The last of our troops recently pulled out of Afghanistan. As a people of faith, we take time now to pause, remember, and pray. God of healing and compassion, September 11th was a day that broke our hearts and shocked us. We remember the Twin Towers, the devastation of the Pentagon, the Flight 93 in Pennsylvania. On this anniversary, we are mindful that our lives have been affected and many norms we live by have changed. Many approach this day not just with painful memories, but with devastating loss, personal losses. We ask for those people that you would give them peace, healing, and hope. We ask that you will fill them with memories of those they loved and lost. We remember the firefighters and emergency personnel who worked selflessly to help those tragically lost in that day on their line of duty. We thank them and thank you for those who served us, who helped people evacuate, who cared for them in the hospital, who participated in the search and rescue and recovery efforts. We are mindful that these events, though marked by one date, are not isolated to that day. We are mindful of the war that was fought as a result. We give thanks to those who committed themselves to serve and protect our country. We thank you for their sacrifices on our behalf and the sacrifices of their family and friends who cared for them often from a distance. We remember those who gave their lives as ultimate sacrifice. We mourn their deaths and ask you to bring healing and comfort to their families and friends. We lament the brokenness of our world, God. We lament the ways we, as your people, get it wrong. We cannot fathom the hatred that fostered the plans of these terrorist attacks. We struggle to understand one another. We struggle to see new perspective, and that limits us. It's easy to fall into fear and even hate when we don't understand. So help us understand, Lord. Help us to listen and learn from one another. Help us to become better people, not just here with those who look like us and sound like us, but everywhere and anywhere with people whose language, culture, customs, and even religions are different than ours. Help us to be more tender and compassionate as global people. Shine your light upon your people. Pray for those still suffering in Afghanistan and now seeking refuge from continued terror. Let there be peace. Rain down your healing. Enact your justice. Do the things that we cannot. For all that is lost and all that is changed, for that which was done and that which cannot be undone, may there be redemption and healing. In the name of the one who came to save us all, Jesus the Christ. Amen.